What is going on? What is going on, everybody? Oh my gosh, I must really love you guys. And the reason why I said that is because it is really late and I'm still cranking out 2 videos for you guys tonight. I told myself I wasn't going to do this. I told myself I wasn't going to make a video on the BET Awards. I love the BET Awards, but I just felt like everybody saw it, which I really didn't want to speak on it because, I don't know, I just feel like it was kind of like an overrated subject. However, it's probably even a better time to talk about it just because I know everybody checked it out, just like I know everybody checked out that Mariah and Mario verses as well. So I was like, you know what, let me just get on here and make this good quick content really quickly just to let you know that I appreciate you guys. If I didn't, I wouldn't be back here again dropping some more heat for you guys. Thank you so much for tuning back into Keeping Tabs with Mia. And on today's docket, we got a couple of things going on. Just a little bit of highlights, my personal favorites from the BET Awards. Lizzo, hands down, really great opener. It was crispy. I love the flute playing. I'm loving the body positivity movement we got going on with Lizzo. Like I said, very flawless, crispy performance, flute playing, twerking, the dance moves, the upbeat tempo. It really set the tone for the evening. We had Latto with Mariah Carey as the special guest. Again, the special guest was coming out and it was unexpected, and I love seeing Black legends represent for the culture, and we don't get those with other award shows such as Billboard, Grammys, MTV Music Awards. We get our little sprinkles and dashes here and there, but we already know that chicken is now seasoned. So I'm really loving seeing Mariah, Brandy come out with Harlow. I love seeing Wayne there as well. I'm glad he actually did Poison. Who else did we have? Kanye coming out for the Lifetime Achievement Award for Diddy. Like, these are the surprises that I love to see. However, the BET was a little ghetto this year, but I mean, what year aren't they a little bit off when it comes to the teleprompter and the mics? But you know, it wouldn't be us if there wasn't some type of flaws, but it gives you something good to talk about the next following day. Chloe Bailey, she did a good job, phenomenal. I don't know, it's something about her performances is something that I'm missing, because it just feels, actually, we're going to get into it because I know exactly what it was. And again, I already lightly touched on Harlow, Brandy, and a Lil Wayne performance. Those are some of my highlights, but my all-time favorite from the entire night, actually, I didn't even put him in the thumbnail. It would have to be a tie between Chance the Rapper and Joey Badass, and also Doechii. For her to be a new artist, she's killing it, persuasive and crazy. Those songs get me hyped every time I hear it. Let's get into these things. So on today's docket, again, I'm just going to touch really lightly and loosely on the highlights of the show that I felt were my favorite. Again, Lizzo came out with the flute, came out with the male dancers, came out with the female dancers. Hair was on point. The gold outfit was flattering towards her skin tone. The song is very upbeat and up-tempo. And I will say this, I enjoyed Lizzo's performance. I actually like that song performed live versus like hearing it on like in my ears, Spotify, YouTube. It performs well. It performs well live, and it really gets the crowd in a really good mood, and it really was a good show opener. I don't honestly think that out of all the performances that came out that night would have been a better way to kick that show off with something upbeat and up-tempo. It kind of gives you like that, you know, that standard like disco funk-esque, you know, Bruno Mars-esque type of thing going on. So, you know, it already is not her sound that she's bringing back, but I will say I kind of thought it was kind of like a cop-out when I heard it. I'm like, okay, everybody's doing the sound. The Weeknd does the sound. Bruno Mars and, you know, his little group, they do that type of sound. So it's like when I heard it, I'm like, oh my gosh, she's just trying to get a quick bag. However, for the show, the age group, everything, the energy, it just fit, and I really loved it. It was a really good way to kick the show off, period. We're moving on. Baby, let's get into Miss Latto. You know, I watched a couple of other commentary YouTubers. No shout out to Ash Miracle. I would say shout out to her, but she's a huge hater. She calls the girl a lottery ticket. I have my own opinions on Latto, but I'm not gonna do the girl like that. I mean, she's done nothing personally to me. Actually, no, I take that back. She did do something personally to me. She blocked me a while ago. When she was out on a show with Jermaine Dupri, Little Story Time. I was a big Super Peach fan at the time. Poor baby. I don't know if her music career is going anywhere. She's very creative. I give her that. She's like a little miniature Busta Rhymes, island girl, whatever. But at the time, I was really rooting for Super Peach, and I was leaning on Latto. She had to be no more than 18 years old. And she definitely blocked me. But it's cool though. I'm blocked to this day, It's cool though. It's kind of flattering that, someone paid me that much attention and that much mind to block me. But at any rate, I ain't no hater. Let's get into her performance. Nevertheless, I'm not gonna lie, she was kind of looking like that guy, Lord Farquhar, or whatever the heck it was. Don't have me lying. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Off of Shrek. The bob wasn't calling me. It just, I wish she would have went with longer hair, or at least a bob that was a different color. Maybe not the curled ends at the bottom. I don't know. It was giving Shrek, but the outfit was cool. I feel like, she's trying with the dancing. I wish she just calmed down with the dancing just a little bit, or if you're going to dance, really have a choreography and really pick up some real moves. It's a bunch of filler moves for me, but I know she's working on her stage presence and things like that. So it definitely beats the city girls. The city girls just stand there back and forth and do this little tide twerk. So I mean, hey, at least Latto's butt actually moves and jumps, so I give her that. I was entertained by it. I was listening for Breathe Control. She, of course, had her backtrack on, but there were moments when she was actually rapping with the beat. So she's working on it. I feel like with more and more time and more performances, it'll get better. But definitely the highlight was definitely for that performance was Latto giving her flowers to Mariah Carey and paying homage to one of the greats. And even though that song didn't do much on the charts, I will say that I enjoyed Mariah Carey on the song more than the expected artist that everyone was whispering and rumored there was going to be Nicki Minaj. I actually am happy that Nicki Minaj didn't do it. I think Nicki would have did a good job on the song, don't get me wrong. However, I think it was kind of cute, the fact that Latto is mulatto. She's half white, half black. And Mariah is also, mixed as well. So, I mean, it was a cute look. It's kind of like, like the mommy and the daughter kind of thing when I see it. It was a very cute, strategic picking for the feature. And also, of course, she's pretty much copying off of Mariah Carey. And that song was also a sample from Tom Tom Club. So, it was kind of like, it just went hand in hand. It just makes sense. I loved it. I love the performance. Definitely Latto she deserved the New Artist of the Year award. And I really feel like her label is pushing her. And as long as she gets a writer and she gets creative and works on that dancing, she could stand a chance. I could kind of compare Latto to a Sweetie. And I will say this, I would have to admit that Latto probably has a little bit more talent than Sweetie, because at least the girl has a pen. So I will give credit when credit is due. She definitely uses her pen. I don't believe there's too many writers and assistants, except when it's time for them freestyles that she drops on YouTube. When she drops styles, just know that there is a man behind that pen. So just know that. But all in all, it was a really, really good performance. So I will give baby girl that. Moving right along, Jack Harlow, Wayne, and Brandy. I was not expecting Brandy to come out. I will say I was very shocked and surprised. Have you guys noticed that with these award shows, no one really surprises us anymore? They do the list of who's coming out. You already know who's coming out, and then that's pretty much it. I mean, the last time I had a little bit of a ooh-wee factor was when Normani brought up Tiana Taylor to give her a lap dance. And I forget which award. I think that was the MTV Music Awards. I think that was late last year, earlier this year, and even that wasn't that surprising. I mean, no, I was not expecting Tiana Taylor, but I mean, the girl on girl thing is kind of a snooze. The BET Awards really showed out this year with bringing out some showstoppers. Say what you want about the sound, say what you want about the teleprompter and Taraji not being able to read it, but they really surprised me, and for that I'm grateful. For that, it was very entertaining, and for that I'm actually happy I'm making a commentary video on what happened. It was a really, really good night. I like the amount of time from 8 to, what was it, 11 o'clock, 11:30. I like the amount of time. I like the commercials in between. I like the fillers. It was entertaining, period. Black people, we are excellent. That was nothing but black excellence, even with the flaws, honey. Even with Giveon sounding like, you know, he was yawning when he sleeps. I mean, I'm sorry, that's how he sounds every time he records, but even that was entertaining. I know Justine Skye is somewhere laughing her behind off that his mic and hearing was going out. Then he gonna have the audacity to tweet and add Lil Nas X saying, yeah, now I see why you want to protest the BET Awards because they sabotage your sound. No, you sound like you are yawning when you sleep, sir. You always sound off. I mean, you've had other award shows where you're singing and you still sound a damn mess. So that's probably karma for cheating on Justine Skye. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Google it. The audacity, the nerve of him. But moving on. Chloe Bailey. Okay, so Chloe, it was a good performance. It was solid. Okay. I like the whole, like, you know, smacking the girls' hips and stuff with the raincoat. I'm not going to lie. The lap dance was a little lackluster. She literally just jumped up in the air and then just sat down and plopped all her weight on that man's lap like that. That wasn't sexy. I'm thinking you're going to do a little bit more grinding, maybe lick the neck a little bit, you know, tickle him a little bit, do something. That plop down on the lap though, honey. It just wasn't giving. Then you're doing like back bend Matrix style, like I don't know what that was, and you using his kneecap to hold you up. Wasn't impressed. But when she said it's Miss Chloe if you nasty, I said, oh no, this heifer, oh Miss Bailey if you nasty. I said, oh no, this heifer didn't. Stop it. You already know people call you Little Beyonce. You already know people compare you to Janet Jackson, which I do not see how. Because in my opinion, Janet was the first to do the lap dance, period, on stage. She would tie people up and had them spin around on the circle beam. So, you know, I understand the comparisons, but to just throw it out there and say, sweetheart, I want you to find your own identity. And unfortunately, I really feel like the only time she's truly authentic is when she's with her sister. I'm really looking forward to her reuniting with her. I did hear whispers that her sister is supposed to actually be dropping solo music. I'm here for it. I'm here for baby girl because I really feel like she's a more calm down version of her sister. I feel like she's not trying to just push towards the masses. I feel like she's a way more lovable character here, and she's going to be giving us more subject matter. So for that, I'm looking very forward. I'm looking forward to the Little Mermaid movie that's coming out. I don't particularly care for her relationship with DDG. I think it's a hot ass mess. I think she can definitely do better. You know, a person's going to grow up when they're ready to, but you can sense it on that child. He's not about to grow up no time soon, and I'm just preparing for the breakup notification on the Shade Room when that crap ends, because it will be coming to an end. I don't even see it making past the Little Mermaid debut. And also for the Disney brand, I don't see them condoning her relationship with him, especially after he just got locked up for felony charges on some type of gun possession or some sort of that. So, you know, that type of thing is going to end up causing conflict. So I really want to see how her management maneuvers her through her bad boy-esque boyfriend with his funny looking self, and her career with the squeaky clean image of being Ariel. I mean, it's already bad enough that, you know, the inside palm side of things are already counting you out because you're black, you have locks, you're now Caucasian with red hair, and you're doing Little Mermaid, and then you got DDG and your sister's dating Gunna and thinking she's Janet Jackson popping splits. I don't know what's going on. But sis need to, you know, watch yourself, because, you know, I really feel like she has a chance to get that diverse bag. She can get the black bag. She can get the white bag. She's very lovable and likable. And I just don't want a person like DDG to mess that up for her. So I really hope that she, you know, keeps that in mind. And last but certainly not least, my girl Doechii. If you don't know who Doechii is, please YouTube her music. Persuasive and Crazy are going off. I would really love to see her do a song with Breathe the Runway. If you don't know who Breathe the Runway is, check her music out as well. Doja Cat has rant and raved about Breathe the Runway. I'm starting to get more and more to international artists and music, and just different, a breath of fresh air. Doechii is giving Azalea Banks with her Prozac, like she's actually taking her medication. She can still give you the music for the girls, if you know what I mean, but at the same token, I'm not getting the antics so far. She's a new artist. I don't believe she's going to be giving us Azalea Banks. However, I feel like she's picking up the baton that Azalea Banks threw on the ground and left behind, and left for for it to be deserted. And Doechii is picking that up. She's picking that baton right on up, and she's going to this is the time. We got Saucy Santana, and it's in the like electric club vibe, the rave vibe. It's giving high runway, it's giving up tempo, and I'm here for it. I'm loving her music. Check her music out. She shut down the BET Awards. The energy was top tier. When she ripped the wig off and cornrows is down, I was like, yes, sis, this is the type of performance. And she did another performance. I don't know if it was Jimmy Kimmel or one of those late night talk shows. And she had all of them folks ranting and raving and standing up and applauding as well. The energy level is top tier. I'm really looking forward to see where her career goes. I'm really looking forward to her music. And I was talking to my husband the other day, and he said after listening to her music with me, he was like, you know what, if she got with Kendrick Lamar and possibly Kate Trinata, and if you know Kate Trinata, people, that man is a genius with his beats. Okay, first of all, love his music. If Doechii, Kate Trinata, and Kendrick did the Black Panther 2 soundtrack, tell me that Doechii wouldn't slide on that. Period. It would be like, first of all, Black Panther soundtrack was a movement within itself. Almost damn near every song on that whole entire soundtrack I can listen to in my car. I can imagine it with the movie, but I can definitely listen to it just like in my own time. It's not like it's like a themed album. I mean, yes, it is. It's very Afro beats and, Afrocentric and rap and aggression and softness. And it's like a smorgasbord of all things. But at the same token, I can listen to that right now in 2022. I don't even remember when Black Panther came out. What year was that? And it still sounds fresh. It sounds new. So if Doechii, I don't know where she's going. I really hope that she's going to go do great things. She's very creative. I love the video for Crazy. Shorty was butterball naked and rocking it. It definitely reminded me of Cardi B Press. You already know, I think there was a little bit of inspiration there for all the haters that don't think so. And then that Barty gang, you know what you could do. You could push the dislike button right about now, sweetheart, and it wouldn't matter anything to me, because you can say what you want. Cardi was the first to do a video like Press, and then Doechii did what she did. So you can say what you want to say, but we all know the truth. The proof is in the pudding, girls. Where did Nicki Minaj do it? She didn't. So anywho, like I said, that was today's docket, and I said what I said, and I meant what I said, and I hope that you enjoyed it. Please comment, like, subscribe, push the notification bell, and drop down in the comment section what other performances did you guys like from the night that I did not mention. Again, I'm just showing my highlights. I really loved Diddy's acceptance speech. Yeah, of course. That's my Gemini dad. June 14th all day, Gemini gang, stand up. And so when my mask came out with the mask on, I'm like, oh my gosh, he's giving, deep in thought. It's giving like everybody's silence. The king is here and he's talking. Be quiet. Oh my gosh, I love that man. My favorite rapper, hands down, of all time. That was also a very good moment for me, but I didn't decide to put it in this video because it was just a speech. But that was everything. And it was a little scattered, but I hope you guys liked it. So thank you so much for checking out my video and tuning back in with keeping tabs on me. And I will see you again. Actually, I have another video. Click it, please. It's all about my girl Carey. She's dropping that single on July 1st. Be here on Friday. And I already know the record execs are just trying to see how it's going to do. You know, but we already know Cardi's going to chart. So when it does, please do drop the video, but and stop playing with my girl, boo. I'm getting too sidetracked. Everybody, have a good day. Thank you so much. Have a good one. Peace.